It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls taking on the Memphis Grizzlies.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. To Carter. Look out, Vince Carter, slam dunk.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Curry. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
It's Chicago ball. Gets a look and a putback slam.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Harden to the basket, but his shot stays out.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Tough mate through traffic.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
It's Steph for 2. Won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Adetokunbo. And scores.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
That's me. What up, boy?
To Carter. Here comes the screen. Vince Carter. Steph Curry snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
And a whistle.
And you can't lunge like that.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Adetokunbo. Oh, bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Chicago with the possession. Goes reverse to lay it in.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Harden into the front court. The score 10-8. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Adetokunbo. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Bulls have it. Mike Scott able to recover with the block. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Mike Scott. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal. And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
That is great vision to set it up. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Screen coming. To the rim, lays it up and in.
The assist from number 0. Get down. Half court, here come. Here we go, my ball.
Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies. That's it for the first quarter. The Grizzlies have the lead. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Curry with the basketball. His team up by 1. Knocks down the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Chicago possession.
Match up.
And he'll head to the line.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Curry to bring it up. Lead is 2. Trying to cash in. A shot no good there by Curry.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
You've got to get that one to go. Short jumper off the mark. Vince Carter. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Grizzlies own the basketball. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Oh, they call him for the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Stepping in for Chicago, number 23, Jason Richardson.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
To Carter. Time to shoot for the Bulls. The shot clock expires. Harden in possession. Looking to make something happen. Oh, defender pulls the chair. Nice finish at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
On the drive, it's Harden, but his shot no good. Slam dunk.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Memphis, they've got it. Harden. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
For the Chicago Bulls, Jason Richardson, shooting 2.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Harden in possession. Down 4. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Antetokounmpo. That out of his range and no good. Vince Carter. Oh, they called the foul.
A simple touch foul.
To number 23, LeBron James. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 4.
Has a look. Not that time.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Bulls with the rock. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. And the Grizzlies have the rebound. Giannis with it up top. They trail by 2. To Harden. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
I got ball. This is all me. When you stand, you come when you stand.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Vucevic. Good look that time, but off the mark. To Antetokounmpo. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul.
There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Harden. Fires the 3. Not a good shot there as he misses it.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. To Carter. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. It's a big finish.
No defense.
The assist from number 0.
Clamps on you. That's what. I'm on D. I'm on D.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter. Bulls with it. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Harden with the basketball. Tie game, third quarter. No good. To Vucevic. From the painted area, won't go down. Vucevic cleaning the offensive glass. To Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's now 4 for 6.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Curry into the front court. Our score all even in this third quarter. And too much contact.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Knocked loose. Taken away by the Grizzlies.
Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Vince Carter to Vucevic. Baseline drive. Nikola Vucevic. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Curry to James. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Scores from the post.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
It's Grizzlies ball. Curry. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it. Off the assist.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Curry into the front court. The deficit is 6. Here comes the screen. Curry. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Hands up, hands up, hands up. You're on the island now.
To Vucevic.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Count the basket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Harden. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
That's out of bounds off a Bull. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Substitutions, Chicago.
Screen left coming, screen left coming, screen left.
And count the basket inside.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Bulls with the basketball. To Carter. Takes stock of the floor. Short jumper stays out. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys trail now by 4. Screen coming. Curry.
Right.
Shot from the lane won't go.
Here we go.
To Carter. Curling inside. Could not throw it down. To Carter. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Curry with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Okay, look, not everything is going to make it into the scouting report.
Curry to bring it up. Now down 6. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the iron. No good. Cleans it up. Vince Carter lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Curry into the front court. Down 6. From the outside, no good. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
First one, count it. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Three quarters complete with the Bulls in front. Grizzlies get the first crack at it as we begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Vince Carter. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
That's no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up.
Navigates through traffic but can't finish. Harden with it up top. The deficit now up to 5. Missed it. Vince Carter to Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. He's 3 for 7.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Carter. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
The free throw, good. Cashes in on the 3-point play. The lead now stands at 10. And the basket good at the rim.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Chicago basketball. Short jumper off the mark. Harden into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot in.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
I got him. Cutter.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
And this is where habits come into play. Players think they can turn that switch on and off at their beckoning call, but it doesn't work that way. That's why coaches talk about practicing good habits on a daily basis, because they show up in the fourth.
Curry can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Baseline drive. To James. Can't miss those. Flushes it home.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To James. Shot won't go. To Harden. James Harden. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You're always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Not that time.
Good job, boy. Good job.
Curry into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Won't go down. 4-3. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Lays it up and in.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
It's Chicago ball. Wide open look, won't
Show me
go.
something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Back to you.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Harden against Harden. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Here's Curry with it up top. The deficit now up to 12. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Curry, that's good D. Shot no good. 20-footer at the buzzer. The Bull shot at the buzzer's good. Not the greatest show of sportsmanship. An already contentious battle has now come to a close. It's NBA action on EA Sports. Alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, these guys are ready to go.
And people at home can't see me right now, but I'm stretching my arms, I'm stretching my legs. This is going to be one fast-paced game. Let's get to it.
This booth is all stretched out. The players gearing up. Let's get ready for the opening tip.
Take care of the ball, baby. Take care of the ball.
Got it from the line.
Keep working him out, boy. He can't guard you.
Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
Tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up.
Vucevic to Carter. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Hill. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. That's out of bounds off a ball, so possession will stay right where it is. Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
Yeah, baby.
Bulls with the basketball.
That's me. I got him. I got him. I got him.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
My ball.
George Hill. Beyond the arc for three. His first effort off the mark. Al Horford tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Won't go. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
That's out of bounds off a ball.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you. Me and you.
Yeah,
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Not getting the bounce.
Hey, match up, match up, match up. Watch cutter.
To Vucevic. The pass set it all up.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
Hill. To Horford. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Whoops, that won't go. Vince Carter. Nice finish at the rim.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
And scores. Strong take.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Now their head coach signals for a timeout. He'll get his guys together and talk things over. New blood coming in for both sides. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. To Collison. Knocks it down off the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Westbrook. Harden in possession. The lead is 15. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.